I was wrong. Looks like there's one more. Equals. It didn't say anything about the side stories having a new thing for it. So I was like, and I was looking at the Steam achievements. I'm like, why hadn't I got like all the side stories? Apparently, there's one more. There's one more. And it's called Equals. I have no idea how long this is. Hopefully in an hour, but let's get into it. Yes. Okay. This music's kind of creepy. Let's get into this. Okay, everyone. We're going to be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over in the general direction of the club and all that. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the what to do for the festival, you know? This music's a little bit too loud. Okay. Oh, Sayori and I already came up with a really good plan. Wait, listen. If they're talking about the festival, where am I at? If they're already talking about the festival, unless this is like a day, before I show up, unless I'm just not in this, I don't know. Really? For the festival? Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yer collect information ahead of time and which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then we can take a map and plan the most effective effectance route so we can get the most of them before the lines get too long. Hey, that has nothing to do with the club. Well, you have to let me finish. Alright, fine, go ahead. Alright, God. So basically, we get all the food we can, and then we come back here and we eat together. That's all. Bruh. That's your plan? Just to get food and eat it in the club? Bruh. You're so silly. Sire, you're so silly. Like, all you think about food. Like, I don't understand why you're so obsessed with food. It's kind of ridiculous. But anyway. Wow. I got twigged twice by the same joke. Boo. Don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Like, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together sometime. The festival is an equal opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really get a shot at showing someone the literature club is all about. I'm telling you what, I'll tell you what. We can do both, right? We'll make time to get your food missing and still put together a public event. Oh my gosh, yes! I was just joking, but this is a really good idea. Well, I'm glad you're settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of Literature Club. Well,
that's kind of tough, because everyone gets something different out of the club. Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of repulsion I don't know. We want to build. Yeah.
That's too embarrassing.
But we'd have so much to talk about.
That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way.
Well, maybe. But I didn't plan on arguing against it or something. I mean, it's a literature club. We talk about the same stuff. We talk about that stuff together, right? And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it.
Oh, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. My back.
It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like you're feeling that their feelings don't matter. Right, my bad. It's just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start. I was the first to join after all. Wouldn't that be me? You started it. No, I want to go first. Fine. You can start, I don't mind. Yay! So, gosh, it feels like I'm so long. I think I joined because I want to have fun and fun sharing poems with people. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself.
Why am I reading this in freaking Monica's voice? I need to stop. Get together, Bug.
It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself, you know? Like, if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people too. So yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monica. And she was sleeping. Don't remind me of that. Oh gosh. Yeah, but it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me so much. I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired. God, cause I remember cause I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature, and that I would trust her with everything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at that point, I knew the literature club was going to be special for a lot of people. Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped get the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us, and Natsuki too. I think for Yuri, it really helped for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to anyone or someone really quickly. I never really thought about it that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs. And that makes me really happy because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too.
I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a perspective idea of the kind of person I could be friends with. So when Sayuri tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting our time. I think I was negative to assume, not naive, what am I saying? I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key component of friendship. Sayori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of others. That's something I never knew how to do, or even thought to do. But I stayed in the club. Thanks to that, I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better.
You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed.
Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who was easily liked by others, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said. But the whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, I also discovered that sometimes I'm better to communicate, a better communicator than I take the time to write rather than speak. It's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far different from where I ever would have expected. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need.
Oh my gosh. You're so cute that I'm going to throw up.
Okay, please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute.
Hey, isn't that my line?
Sorry, oh. Well, for me, it's actually true, so.
What are you saying?
Nothing. I finished my part, so someone else take their turn.
My heart. Sayori, take some deep breaths. Okay, fine, I'll go. Yuri, I can believe that you were complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show off.
Yeah, Yuri, what a show off. I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get over with.
Besides, you left out the most important thing that you get out of this club.
I did?
Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too. I'm a traitor to the Cupcake Queen. Neither you are forgiven. Looks like only Mako will be getting cupcakes next time. No! I can't eat that many cupcakes. I'll like get sick or something. Yeah, true, only Yuri can.
Hey.
Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff, but I guess when it comes down to it, to this is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on outside the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through. Having to cut them off, it still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Sayo. I'm sorry, Natsuki. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. I knew it was for the best, and I was right. I guess for me, it's all about feelings. And I was only ever ridiculated for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was just ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize that it's not really how things are supposed to work. And I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst.
Natsuki's voice chokes a little.
We love you, Natsuki. I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and I could never do anything in return. That's not true, Natsuki. You've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean it. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea and what the literature club was supposed to be. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. You even inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. Okay.
Natsuki wipes her eyes.
You helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around. And you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you, and you always deserve that.
I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't have to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would.
I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Mom can go now. There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about anyway, because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best for everyone, or thinking that I was needed to solve their people's problems. But I think being a leader means you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing you can do is to help guide people rather than do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals.
Equals.
I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of this club, out of the club, is realizing what that really means. Sayori, what are you doing? I just thought that we should be writing something some of these things down. Things about the club are valuable to us. With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sayori writes the word trust on the. You're writing down the side story names. Trust. Trust is good on the chalkboard. This is because you showed me that I would trust you with everything about me, not just my good side. Suddenly, Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes understanding. I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself. In that case,
Monka takes a piece of chalk as well and writes the word respect.
respectfully.
Oh, she says it!
I always thought it was a respectful person. But it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought. I'm a better person because of it. I have another one.
Sayori writes down balance.
Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, and they need time before they're ready to become close. So it's important to keep things balanced because you and the other people between.
That reminds me. He writes down reflection. I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people, and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me.
That's great. We all have a list of things now.
Suddenly everyone turns and looks at Natsuki.
Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that. Jeez. You could have just asked.
Mako hands her a piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then Natsuki sighs and writes self-love.
I don't know how far I've gone with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So there, that's my contribution.
Together, everyone stares at the words on the board.
Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature? It is. We still do a lot of literature. Friendship is in literature. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature.
Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well.
Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right? Yeah, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after.
Wait, can I brush my hair first? Or something?
Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Everyone get together. I can't fit you all in.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, ready? And click! I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we come with only 4 members. Yeah, I have so many happy thoughts right now. And I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem. I know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done. Me too.
I think I would like that as well.
Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it. That's okay.
The 4 members of the literature club despair and return to their desk, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance and start running immediately. Sayuri stretches and then does the same. But Maka is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start.
Just move your hand.
Maka mouths to herself.
Right your way into your heart.
Her mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration. Is there any music? There's no music. Her mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration. Maka navigates her past mental barriers and begins to write. Doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus! That's it! Got two Kevins and a Kyle. Chris Brown. Thank you, dear player, for enjoying our story and friendship and literature. Thank you, Team Lovato. Thanks for letting me play your game. Made by Love by Team Lovato. Serenity Forage. Ah, that's the photo. Oh, it looks good. That's nice. Achievement unlocked. Friendship in literature. Let's go. Let's go. That was so good. Bruh. Gosh. That was so much fun. It was like a whole nother game. Gosh. So good. So good. Well, if you guys like this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Gosh. You know what? I'm gonna play my favorite song as the freaking outro music. I'm gonna do that. Well, with that, guys, I'll see you guys next time. Wee!